Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. In a change of pace this week, we're looking at a classic you can stream on Amazon Prime, James Whale's The Old Dark House.
Supposing the people inside were dead.
The film is the second of Whale's 4 Universal horrors, coming the year after Frankenstein and the year before The Invisible Man, and featuring Boris Karloff from the former and Gloria Stewart from the latter, as well as Ernest Thesiger, who would play Dr. Pretorius in The Bride of Frankenstein a few years later.
My name is Femm. Horace Femm.
The off-screen talent is also Universal's A-team, with cinematography by Arthur Edison, sets by Charles D. Hall, and of course the makeup of Jack Pierce.
I think he might open the door.
But for all that, The Old Dark House is a glorious anomaly in the Universal canon. There's nothing supernatural going on here, most of the threat is subtly implied.
Have a potato.
And there is always a strong undercurrent of comedy.
My sister was on the point of arranging these flowers.
Drawing on silent classic The Cat and the Canary, the film plays on the touchstones and clichés of the genre. The stranded travellers trapped in a strange house.
You will have to stay here. The misfortune is yours, not ours.
Billowing curtains and insane laughter in the attic.
But this is absurd.
The protagonists are engaging enough, particularly Charles Lawton in one of his first US films.
I thought you were never going to open that door. But...
And Lillian Bond playing a decidedly pre-code chorus girl.
Of course, I don't love him. And of course, he gives me money.
But above all, The Old Dark House is an exercise in atmosphere. The house itself seems like the main antagonist, and its inhabitants, a cast of English eccentrics, seem to have grown out of it.
You don't believe in God and yet you're afraid to die.
Projecting an air of non-specific threat.
I've got a funny feeling. Something dreadful might happen to us if we go back to that house.
Secrets hang in the air, looks are exchanged, something is going to happen, we just don't know what. In some ways, it is a hard film to categorise because it is so low-key. The plot is paper-thin.
We're trapped. We're trapped.
And the love story just occurs.
We're going to be married.
It's a film that sets out purely to entertain, but does so with such style and with the confidence of a director at the peak of his powers.
Have a potato.
It is the least of James Whale's classic horrors, but in such illustrious company, that's nothing to be ashamed of. The Old Dark House is the definition of a little gem, and if you haven't seen it, do give it a watch. Thanks for watching. Where do you rank The Old Dark House in the Universal horror canon? Let us know in the comments below.